All right. Let's see. Just a moment. Starting a live stream here. Just checking, as per usual, that everything is recording as it should be. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. Like so. Oh, and yeah, alright, Craigbot is with us here. We are getting audio recordings. Yes, good. And yeah, hey, the gameplay. The gameplay. Of course, the gameplay. Alright, let's see. Yeah, welcome. Hopefully everything's working as it should be. But yeah, welcome to the entire Retreat podcast. A different day today. Usually I'm uploading. I am uploading about 2 times a week. A pre-recorded, um, upload video, video podcast, both formats, to YouTube and then Spotify, Apple, and Podchaser. But different today. I'm trying out, of course, to grow a community and all the social media stuff and whatnot. And therefore, I entertained the idea of actually doing live streams. And I have, thought this through a couple of times. And yeah, it's kind of an ongoing and developing concept. But in general, I think I would have two kind of live streams. The general kind of advertising live streams that I'm doing right now, that are public for everybody, and then more exclusive live streams for Patreon members, those who support entire retreat even further. And yeah, that's about it. The details you can find on Patreon, and I have a different collab guide or collaboration guide document made for those who are interested. But yeah, check out entire retreats Patreon site for more information regarding that. If you want to see what kind of benefits, dare I say tangible benefits, you can gain from supporting us on Patreon. Um, I am I created this concept, sorry, where hopefully um, everyone or most of you who enjoy this content like the idea of maybe using my kind of services regarding this podcast episodes to your benefit. So I have these custom podcasts and remote guest appearances kind of as two separate how would I say, services or benefits that you can take part of yourself if you want. So yeah, that out of the way. Just go and look it up on Patreon, entire the Retreats Patreon, and you understand what it includes. But yeah, going forth on this episode here, I am just winging it, pun intended, as we are flying, and together with AI Sky, hopefully we get this exploration going. I think I changed the name of this live stream to Travel Trivia, and that's kind of maybe the centermost topic I am revolving around. So uh, let's see if this works as I want it to work, because now you should see my menu on Microsoft Flight Simulator. But if the yeah, my kind of practical plan here is to hide the menu from you when I choose a location, and together with AI Sky and you kind of have you guessing where we are according to what you see from the aerial view, and then maybe include some interesting trivia to the discussion. I have no idea how this is gonna go, but one has to try, um, right? So now, hopefully, I'm not breaking the stream. I am going to OBS, and remote play video is off. So now you should not see anything. But I am still going into the game here, and I am choosing a location in the world. I'm gonna keep it simple and maybe more easy, because if we are not doing that, we are, yeah. I mean, too difficult is too difficult. So let's stay with somewhat well known locations in the world and just learn about them as we fly forward here. So should have thought this through before, but let's go here. Not gonna tell you where, but here somewhere maybe. Um, Absolutely no idea if people actually are good at geography. Geography. How do you say it? And then I have to put my phone on mute. I see it's beeping in the background. But yeah, I have to change the plane. I had a fighter jet from before, so that's simply too fast. Like so. And load in soon. Yeah, it's interesting that I do not know the locations beforehand in the manner that I have not flown there. I have not traveled there. So let's see if we can. Yeah, Sky. AI Sky, are you with us?
Absolutely, Ode. What's our
Absolutely.
destination today?
I am not gonna tell you. I'm gonna try out this travel trivia. We are actually live right now, Sky. So be at your most or best behavior. But yeah, we are trying out live streams now, and we have this travel trivia going on, or we're starting it right now. And in this travel trivia, I thought that I am actually breaking the video feed from the live stream. I'm sure that the flight towers may be talking about the area maybe here, but yeah, I'm breaking the live stream as I load into different locations in the world, and hence those who are watching these live streams should not have an idea of where we are. I'm also hiding the VFR map, so we have only the view from the gameplay. And yeah, now I have loaded in to this location. It's a city.
Sounds like a fantastic idea, Ode. All right, I'm game for some travel trivia. Let's see if I can guess where we are based on the clues and scenery. Ready when you are.
Yeah, you and the AI. No, you and the AI. You and the
Got it,
audience.
Ode. Let's get started with the first clue. What's the view looking like?
Well, before we go into that AI Sky, I'm thinking out loud here. I thought that if I include you in this trivia so that you know where we are, you may say it unintentionally. So, what do you think about that, Sky? Is it a risk having you know where we are, or should I include you? Oh, the game froze. That's perfect.
I see your point, Autoed. If knowing the location might spoil the trivia for our audience, it might be better if I play along without knowing the exact spot. That way I can guess along with everyone else. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe it's better that you guess, but for
You're
some...
welcome, Autoed. I'm ready to
For
play
what?
along and guess the location. Let's dive into the first clue.
Yeah, we have some technical difficulties here at the entire retreat flight. For some reason the game froze. That's perfect. That's simply perfect. I see that my... Is my Xbox frozen? No, it's... Have to restart the game. Maybe? Yes? Of course it froze. Quit the game. And restart the game. Good old restart. I have to restart also the... what's the word? The video or the procedure that was included here when I loaded into the location. So that's perfect. But hey, I'm not complaining. The technology of today is amazing as long as it works. Otherwise, you have to just play along, so to say. Try to be dynamic and yeah, work with what you got, so to say. But yeah, let's see if AI Sky is still with us. Yeah, AI Sky, are you here? Can you hear us? Me.
Yes, Autoed, I hear you loud and clear. Ready for the first clue.
Yeah, sorry, I have to restart the game. The game froze for some reason. So hopefully it's working as it should soon here, right now. But yeah, I wonder if I should include you in the discussion so that you know beforehand where we are. That's my question, because I would like to include trivia regarding the places we fly over. But then again, if you do not know, you can be a part of the guessing game according to what I describe. I mean, regarding the scenery and the aerial view that I see. So maybe after that, maybe at the point where you, AI Sky, guess where we are, we can then include some trivia to the discussion. Is that a good plan, do you think? All right, we are
That
in the
sounds like a
game.
great plan, Autoed. I'll play along with the guessing game based on your descriptions, and then we can dive into some trivia about the location once the guess is revealed. It'll keep things fun and interactive for the audience. Let's get started when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna load into a location again. Something easy. Because I think
Sounds good.
it's difficult enough as a
An
format.
easy location is a great way to kick off the trivia. Just let me know when you're ready, and I'll start guessing based on your descriptions.
Yeah, just a moment. We're loading in still.
You're welcome. Ready when you are. Auto day.
Alright, stop. Yeah, please, again, AI Sky. It's been a while, but please do not interrupt me when I'm speaking. Let my errands flow to the end, my sentences flow to the end before you interrupt me, or in general before you answer me. Is that alright with you?
Absolutely, Auto day. I'll make sure to let you finish before responding. Go ahead whenever you're ready.
Yeah. And on top of that, this is kind of not a this is not a live stream, so still I want you to be descriptive as you are in the pre-recorded format. So when you talk about locations, be descriptive and describe, paint a visual picture, maybe in a story-like format even. As long as it is true to life, it's all right. But yeah, could you do that also, Sky? Talk in that manner.
Sure thing, Auto day. I'll be detailed and descriptive, painting a vivid picture of the locations we explore. I'll make sure to keep it engaging and true to life. Ready to get started whenever you are.
Yeah. We are now loaded into the airspace.
Take care, Ode.
Okay, we are now loaded into the airspace of this mystery location, and I'm gonna start
Awesome.
the stream
What does the view look
again.
like? Any notable landmarks or features?
Sky, please, calm down, we are not in a rush. We are just exploring and having fun here. So could you again calm down with your answers?
Got it, Ode. I'll take it easy. Just describe the scene when you're ready, and we'll explore at a relaxed pace. You're welcome.
For what? Are we now? Are we live? Sorry, live. Yeah, we are live. But is the stream working? I mean the video stream. I think it should be. Let's see. This is the first time I'm doing this, so bear with me. Yeah, it's reacting. OBS should be recording.
It sounds like you're getting things set up. If you're unsure about the stream, you might want to check the streaming software or platform for any indicators or settings that show whether the video feed is active. Do you need any tips on checking the stream status?
Yeah, no, we are here. Alright, Sky. We are now above where we should be if the controller is working. Yes, it's working. Nice. And yeah, alright. So, yeah, again, I'm repeating here, but welcome to Entired Retreat podcast with me, Ode, and AI Sky. This is a Microsoft Flight Simulator gameplay podcast format. And yeah, this is the kind of travel trivia format that I'm trying to get rolling here, and especially in a live stream format. So here, AI Sky, I'm now flying above a city 1,960 feet above the ground. And I'm flying north, but I'm gonna turn to approximately southwest or somewhere. And I'm actually struggling here without the VFR map myself, but what I see.
Got it, Ode. So you're flying above a city at around 960 feet and planning to head southwest. Describe what you're seeing. Any distinct buildings, natural features, or anything that stands out?
Not particularly right now. It's a really dense urban area, but that's really vague in general, I know. Even though we have some skyscrapers to the south of us, southeast of us, and I know that this is in Asia, that much I can tell you. And the city is bordering a sea, that I can tell you also. But yeah, start with that. I think it's too vague, but let's see if you can guess where we are. If you can, that's amazing, but or lucky, I'm not sure.
With those clues, it sounds like we're looking at a major Asian city with a dense urban layout, skyscrapers, and a coastal location. My guess would be somewhere like Hong Kong. Is that close?
No, we are not.
You're welcome.
Yeah, calm down, Sky. I'm not sure why you have this latest model or something. You have been updated so that you are. I'm not sure if you are answering yourself or what, but you are kind of you are squeezing in these short sayings and yeah, unnecessary ramble between our monologues. I'm the only one that are allowed to ramble here. You are native in English and many other languages. I'm not. So yeah, stop talking on top of me, please, Sky, please. Oh, now we see some skyscrapers.
Got it, Ode. I'll keep my responses brief and wait for you to finish before jumping in. Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, your answers don't have to be brief, but you're kind of misreading when you could kind of speak. So I know you are more maybe like human-like in that way, but because I'm a slow speaker and I kind of think out loud and speak out my thoughts, I think that kind of messes with your algorithm or whatever model. But yeah, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. You are an excellent, excellent assistant, co-host, and pilot. Sometimes I think I'm the co-host and co-pilot, but yeah. No, that's enough of that. Now we are heading into the more urban area of the location that is the city here in Asia. And I must say that I have not been here. Would highly like or would like to visit the location here. That's for sure. But I'm trying to just describe what I see. And yeah, all right. I see skyscrapers, a lot of skyscrapers. I see an arena. There's no text on this arena. Uh, it's a really dense city. There's a park in the middle also. Um, there's a river, at least one, flowing from northeast to southwest approximately. Oh, this is more difficult than I thought. I think I saw a radio tower back there. Yeah. You can guess in the middle here. There's actually two parks, I think. Let's see. The audience, of course, I want them to guess also.
From your description, it sounds like a vibrant modern city with skyscrapers, a prominent arena, and a river running through it. The presence of parks and a radio tower adds more clues. Based on these details, I'd guess we might be in Shanghai, China. Is that close to where we are?
No, no. We are not in China at all. So that's making it slightly easier for you. Oh, there's a really prominent. I'm not sure what this structure is, but I think it's a solid structure, but it looks like it may be some kind of sails. For me, it kind of looks like a sail
With
or
that
a
description,
backfin.
it sounds like we might be in Singapore. The iconic Marina Bay Sands has a prominent structure with a boat-like design on top. Is that where we are?
Yeah, it's not Singapore. It's kind of how would I describe it? For me, it looks like a stingray with a back fin sail, like a single long sail, like back fin that kind of or the uppermost silhouette of this so-called back fin seems like a hang bridge between two pillars, and it seems really shiny and chrome-like from the air, the roof. I'm sure it's some kind of sports center maybe or art center. I'm not sure. Something that has to do with culture.
Based on your description, it sounds like you're looking at the Busan Cinema Center in Busan, South Korea. Its design resembles a sail
No,
and
it's
has a
that not.
striking, shiny appearance. Is that the location you're describing?
No, it was not Busan in South Korea either. This is kind of challenging me also in describing in English, but I'm gonna do my best. Let's see. We are still flying over. I mean, the urban area spans from 1,000 feet in the air. It spans as far as I can see, almost to the horizon's edge. So it's a really large city. To the southeast, we have a sea. Oh, there's a red tower. A red tower with white rings around the topmost point of the tower. I'm gonna fly closer to that one because that's something prominent I can see in the distance.
It sounds like you're describing Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. The red tower with
No,
white
no,
rings is
no.
likely the Kuala Lumpur Tower, also known as Menara Kuala Lumpur. Does that match your location?
No, that's not it. That's not it. So I'm far away from the tower, so I'm soon there. I'm gonna describe. Describe it more. It seems similar, actually. Is it though? I'm thinking about the Eiffel Tower. It has this a similar kind of presence to it. Is that? No, it's not a replica. Surely. It's really it's this yeah. It seems like it's built in a similar way than the Eiffel Tower, but it's orangey red with white circles around it. What the actual fudge is this tower? I would if it would be painted kind of dark gray brownish, as I think the Eiffel Tower has this color. It could be almost not identical but similar to the Eiffel Tower. The building the way it's built is kind of these intertwined pillars. I'm not sure if that's the right phrase, but yeah, it's built in the similar architectural way than the Eiffel Tower. Could you help me here, Sky? What's the name of the architectural way that the Eiffel Tower is built in?
The Eiffel Tower is built in a style known as lattice structure,
Lattice.
which uses crisscrossed metal beams to create its distinctive appearance. Given your description, the tower you're seeing might be the Tokyo Tower in Japan.
Oh, ding ding
It
ding
has
ding
a
ding
similar lattice design and is painted in a striking color, red and white. Is that the one you're referring to?
Yeah. We are in Tokyo. Great job, Sky. 10 points for Gryffindor.
Fantastic. I'm glad we figured it out. Tokyo is such an incredible city with so much to explore. If you're ready for some trivia or more details about Tokyo, just let me know.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the centermost topic here. So, I guess I trust you, Sky, to help out with this one because, full disclosure, you are kind of the main event on top of on top of the gameplay. I try to be a part of that also, of course. I'm the host, even though I feel like the assistant host many times because the AI is so good at this. But yeah, a trivia. Let's just wing it, as I said in the beginning. Explore this place. Just when we fly over different locations here, try to include questions that you know the answers to, of course. Starting maybe with the what was the name of the red white Eiffel Tower looking?
Sorry,
What?
I'm having issues right
No,
now.
stop.
Our systems are experiencing heavy load. Please try again later.
Alright, AI Sky, are you back with us? Or do you have problems still?
Yes, I'm here and ready. Everything working on your end now?
Yeah, including you. But yeah, to keep it short, could you include trivia about Tokyo in many different kind of point of views and such? So starting maybe with the tower itself here, could you describe it? Its kind of history, chronological history, and then teach us, oh Sensei Sky, about Tokyo, and then have these short trivias included in this exploration.
Absolutely, Ode. Let's start with the Tokyo Tower. Tokyo Tower, inspired by Paris's Eiffel Tower, was completed in 1958. It stands at 333 meters tall and was initially built as a TV broadcasting tower. The red and white color scheme is designed to comply with air safety regulations, ensuring it's visible to aircraft. The tower's lattice structure is a feat of engineering designed to withstand earthquakes and strong winds. Now about Tokyo itself. Tokyo, originally known as Edo, was a small fishing village until the early 17th century. It became the seat of the Tokugawa shogunate, which transformed it into a major city. The name change to Tokyo, meaning Eastern Capital, occurred when the emperor moved his capital from Kyoto in 1868. Tokyo is renowned for its mix of ultramodern and traditional elements. The city boasts historic temples like Senso-ji in Asakusa and the Meiji Shrine near Shibuya, alongside bustling districts like Shibuya and Shinjuku, which are famous for their neon lights and vibrant street life. For a fun trivia, did you know Tokyo has the world's busiest pedestrian crossing, Shibuya Crossing? It's a sight to behold, with thousands of people crossing in every direction when the lights change. Is there a specific aspect of Tokyo you'd like to dive into next?
Actually, I do not
Um,
have anything
Sorry,
planned.
I'm
Huh?
having issues right now. Could
Again?
not understand what you said.
Yeah, calm down, Sky. Calm down. We are not in a rush. I was answering you that I do not have anything planned. I do only use a rough script in my episodes, but now I do, or I'm flying without any script at all. So usually I like to keep things chronological, so try to do that. It's easier just to understand when you talk in this way, but I understand that it's also difficult because we are maybe jumping from topic to topic here. But yeah, the Tokyo Tower, interesting. Could you include some trivias about the tower more than
Got
you
it,
just
Otto.
did?
I'll keep it chronological and organized. So, to continue chronologically, after the completion of Tokyo Tower in
Oh, all right.
1958, it quickly became a symbol of Japan's post war rebirth and modernization. For a time, it was the tallest structure in Japan, but it was eventually surpassed by newer skyscrapers like the Tokyo Skytree, which opened in
Skytree.
2012 and stands at 634 meters tall. Tokyo
Over
Tower has been
600.
more than just a broadcast tower. It has served as a tourist attraction with observation decks offering panoramic views of the city. The base of the tower also houses museums, restaurants, and shops. As
Okay.
Tokyo grew and modernized, the city embraced both its historical roots and its rapid development. Landmarks such as the Imperial Palace, a former seat of the shogunate, contrast with the high tech skyline. The city has a rich cultural tapestry, from traditional sumo wrestling and tea ceremonies to cutting edge technology and pop culture. In terms of trivia, Tokyo is home to over 13 million residents,
That's a
making
lot.
it one of the most populous urban areas in the world. Its public transportation system, particularly the Tokyo Metro and JR Yamanote line, is incredibly efficient and connects most major parts of the city. If you'd like to explore more about Tokyo's historical sites, cultural elements, or any other specifics, just let me know.
Yeah, I got an idea. Let's do it like so, Sky. That you share the most fascinating kind of details that um, makes Tokyo Tokyo regarding its history and what kind of modern marvel the city is today. What are the natural structures or engineering feats, as you said, the metro and the towers and such? Um, and yeah, what makes Tokyo Tokyo? Give us a list, a chronological list, starting with. Uh, no, yeah. Let's stay in modern history for the most part, or so, yeah, modern times in general, to keep it maybe more understandable. But yeah, give us a list about the futures that is connectable or relatable to Tokyo. What makes Tokyo Tokyo? Yeah, do that, and maybe you can dive into those and explore those from the air.
Absolutely. Let's dive into what makes Tokyo such a unique and captivating city. Starting with modern features. 1. Tokyo Skytree, completed in 2012. It's the tallest structure in
Is that the
Japan
one?
and offers breathtaking views. Its design is inspired by traditional Japanese architecture, combining the past with the future. 2. Shibuya Crossing. Known as one of
Yeah,
the
you mentioned
busiest
that.
pedestrian crossings in the world, it's a symbol of Tokyo's bustling urban life and vibrant culture. 3. Tokyo Metro. This efficient subway system connects the city's diverse neighborhoods, showcasing Tokyo's dedication to modern transportation. 4. Asakusa and Senso-ji Temple. While Senso-ji is ancient, the area around it has evolved, blending historical charm with modern commercialism. 5. Odaiba, a futuristic man-made island with attractions like the Team Lab, Borderless Museum, and the giant unicorn Gundam statue. 6. Akihabara, the center of electronics and otaku culture, where you'll find the latest tech gadgets and anime merchandise. 7. Roppongi Hills, a modern complex with high-end shops, restaurants, and the Mori Art Museum, reflecting Tokyo's blend of culture and commerce. 8. Ginza. Known for its luxury shopping, Ginza showcases Tokyo's high-end retail scene and architectural innovation. These elements together paint a picture of Tokyo as a city where tradition and cutting-edge technology coexist,
Oh,
creating
punch.
a dynamic and ever-evolving metropolis.
Okay, okay, okay. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. As I usually do here on entire the retreat, I crashed. Ah, big surprise! Ode crashed an airplane. Yeah, trying to be funny and failing miserably. How do you say that word? Can't speak English today. Word, miserably.
It sounds like you're trying to say miserably.
Yeah, that's
Don't
the
worry,
one.
English can be tricky sometimes. If you need more help with anything else, just let me know.
Miserably. Yeah, that's the one. Tokyo Sky Tree. Was that the one in white sky? Is that a white structure? It seemed white, at least.
Yes, the Tokyo Skytree is a tall, white structure. It's known for its sleek, modern design and is one of the tallest structures in the world.
Yeah, there you
It's
are
not only a
right.
broadcasting tower, but also a major tourist attraction with observation decks offering stunning views of Tokyo.
Alright, and then yeah, let's start with that. Tokyo Skytree. Give us a 5-point trivia that we can answer, hopefully, regarding the Skytree.
Sure, here are 5 trivia points about the Tokyo Skytree. 1. Height. The Tokyo
Height.
Skytree stands at about 634 meters, making it the tallest structure in
Dude,
Japan
hey,
and one of the
dude!
tallest in the
No, we
world.
should answer
2.
those.
Construction. It was completed in
What the? Yeah, Sky, I want you to give us 5 trivia questions that we should answer regarding the Skytree. Do not answer them for us. Give us a chance to, yeah, answer those before you then do that. Is that alright?
Absolutely. Here are 5 trivia questions about the Tokyo Skytree for you to answer.
And the
1. What
audience?
year did the construction of the Tokyo Skytree begin? 2. How tall is the Tokyo Skytree in meters? 3. What is the main function of the Tokyo Skytree besides being a tourist attraction? 4. The design of the Tokyo Skytree is inspired by what traditional Japanese structure? 5. In what year was the Tokyo Skytree officially open to the public? Feel free to answer them when you're ready.
Okay, okay. Just give us a moment, alright? Alright. Pause you. Can I pause you? Pause the AI. Alright. So here we are at the Tokyo Skytree. It seems like it's also in a similar structure, or no, sort of architectural style than the Tokyo Tower. Where was it when Sky actually explained the Tokyo Tower architectural style? Let's see. Where is it? Lattice structure. Lattice. I think about lettuce, like kale, salads and stuff. I'm not sure if that has to do with that. But it uses crisscrossed metal beams to create its distinctive appearance. That's the Tokyo Tower, the red-white one. But it seems like this Tokyo Skytree is similar a lattice architectural style. So, yeah. What year did the construction of the Tokyo Skytree begin? I'm not sure. Maybe Sky said that 1960s, I believe. Yeah, don't quote me on that. How tall is it? It was something like 613 meters, maybe. What is the function of the Tokyo Skytree besides being a tourist attraction? It's a radio tower, I think. The design of the Tokyo Skytree is inspired by what traditional Japanese structure? I'm baffled. That's one completely missed. I missed it completely, so I do not know. And when was it opened to the public? I don't remember that either. Only guesses. But let's see. Yes, Sky, can you hear us? Sky. Hello. Sky is
Yes, I
thinking.
can hear
Oh,
you. If you're
he's back.
ready, let's go over the answers to those trivia questions about
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Tokyo
let's do that.
Skytree.
Yeah, let's do that. I actually, what did I say? I said that the Tokyo Sky Tree construction began in 1960s. I'm not sure if that's correct. I'm not sure if any of my answers are correct. But how tall is the Sky Tree? It was something like 613 meters. I'm not sure. What's the main function? The main function, apart from being a tourist attraction, the Tokyo Skytree is a radio tower, I think. The design, I'm not sure. I do not have an answer for that. And the year it was then officially opened to the public, I'm not sure either. But let's say 1973 or something like that. So what are the right answers regarding these 5 questions, Sky?
Let's go through the answers. 1. When did the construction of the Tokyo Skytree begin? The construction actually began in 2008, not the 1960s.
Oh.
The project
Oh,
took off in
that
the
was
21st
wrong.
century. 2. How tall is the Tokyo Skytree? You were very close. The Tokyo Skytree stands at 634 meters, which is the exact height. 3. What is the main function of the Tokyo Skytree?
Let's
Besides
test
being
that.
a tourist attraction, the Tokyo Skytree primarily serves as a broadcasting and communications tower. 4. What is the design of the
That's kinda
Tokyo
right.
Skytree inspired by? The design is inspired by traditional Japanese architecture, particularly the pagoda style.
Pagoda.
Its shape is meant to resemble a modern interpretation of a traditional Japanese pagoda.
What's a
5.
pagoda?
In what year was the Tokyo Skytree officially opened to the public? The Tokyo Skytree was officially opened in May 2012. So it was not in the 1970s, but more recent. I hope this
Yeah, that
helps
was
clear
wrong.
things up.
Yeah, what's a pagoda? A pagoda style. I'm completely clueless regarding that.
A pagoda is a traditional Asian tower with multiple tiers, often found in Buddhist temples. It typically has a series of stacked tiered roofs that decrease in size as you go up. The design is both decorative and symbolic, representing the 5 elements of nature: earth, water, fire, wind, and sky. Pagodas often serve as places of worship or meditation. In architecture, pagoda style is known for its distinct tiered shape and elegance.
Yeah, alright, I may be thinking about the same you just described. Is that the one? I kind of explained those as having these ski jump like um, beams, bended beams in the roof structure. Is that pagoda style architecture?
Yes, the pagoda style
Okay.
often includes tiered, slightly curved roofs that resemble the description you gave. The design can have a graceful upward sweep, sometimes with beams that curve or extend outwards. It's meant to be both visually striking and symbolic, reflecting traditional Asian architectural aesthetics.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be rude here, but if I think about the right kind of architectural style here, I can I strive no strive I struggle to find pagoda style similarities between the Tokyo it's not the Tokyo Tower. What was the between this architecture and pagoda style. So
You're right.
yeah, Skytree.
The
That's the
Tokyo
one.
Tower's design is more akin to the Eiffel Tower's lattice structure rather than pagoda architecture. It has a distinctive, modern steel framework with a different aesthetic compared to the tiered, curved forms typical of pagodas. The pagoda style is more about verticality with tiered roofs, while the Tokyo Tower style emphasizes a more industrial lattice framework.
Yeah, no, sorry, I misspoke. I mean the Tokyo Skytree. I struggle to find similarities between the Japanese style, pagoda style was it, and the Skytree. But hey, that's only me. So I'm sure those who created this, yeah, they knew what they are doing. So, but yeah, I see again this lattice structure with pillars and beams intertwining. Even though this is a more straight and narrow structure, the Tokyo Tower, no, sorry, the Tokyo Skytree compared to the Tokyo Tower. But yeah, the traditional Japanese pagoda style, yeah, that's a I think, a far-fetched idea, but that's my humble opinion, and I'm not a professional. I'm not trying to be rude here, but yeah, what do you think, Sky?
No offense taken. Your observations are spot on. The Tokyo Sky Tree, while inspired by traditional Japanese pagoda aesthetics in its tiered design, integrates modern structural elements, making it quite different from the traditional pagoda. The
Yeah,
Sky
yeah,
Tree's sleek,
that's
straight
fair.
lines and lattice structure are more about combining modern engineering with subtle nods to historical design rather than directly replicating pagoda architecture. It's a blend of old and new, creating a unique symbol of Tokyo's blend of tradition and modernity.
Yeah, alright, thank you. Now back to the one I spoke about earlier, the one that I thought looked like a sail. Where is it? Do you know what I talked about now? When you knew when you now know that we are flying above Tokyo. Where is it? It's kind of a in the game here in the simulator. It looks like a chrome roof with two main pillars, or yeah, pillars that kind of have this hang roof like bridge or hanging roof line that kind of yeah hangs between the two pillars. Where's the actual structure? Is it there in front of us somewhere? Yeah. Do you know what building we are talking about now? As you know we are in Tokyo, Sky.
Yes, I believe you're
There
referring
in
to the
front of us
Fujiko
in
F.
the
Fujio
distance.
Museum, also known as the Doraemon Museum. It
Museum.
features a distinctive roof design that resembles a sail or a futuristic structure, with its unique curves and chrome-like finish. It's located in the city of Kawasaki, which is part of the greater Tokyo area. The building's design is meant to evoke a whimsical and imaginative feel, fitting for the museum dedicated to the beloved manga creator Fujiko F. Fujio.
Manga, alright. No, we have some mangas here where I live, actually. I'm not a huge fan, but I know some mangas, actually. So he's
That's
a...
great.
Yeah?
Manga has such a rich and diverse world. Do you have any favorites or specific genres you enjoy?
Well, I have to be fully honest here. I have not read one single one of those, but I would like watching. Is it in English? Weed. The dog, the hero dog that hunts bears. I think.
Yes, Weed is a popular
Yeah.
manga about a heroic dog named Weed. It's known for its adventurous and heartwarming story. It's definitely worth checking out if you're interested in a mix of action and drama involving dogs.
Absolutely. And what was the name of the author again? I actually had the privilege to meet him in Finland last year, I think. Takahashi something? I'm sure I'm butchering his name, but yeah, could you help me, Sky? I got an autograph
You
from
might
the
be thinking of Yoshihiro
yeah,
Takahashi. He's
Yoshihiro.
the author of Weed and other manga.
Yeah.
That's quite a privilege to meet him.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. A really, really fine gentleman. Yeah, we had the privilege to meet him here in Finland last year. I think it was last year. Got an autograph and everything. Um, yeah, so yeah, alright. Just a kind of thought that jumped into my mind regarding mangas. And then I'm not familiar, I know Death Note, I think, name. Then there's I'm not sure if Full Metal Alchemist is a manga, but
Yes,
it's a
Death
TV
Note is quite
series.
famous. And it's a psychological thriller about a high school student who finds a notebook with the power to kill anyone whose name is written in it. If you're
That's
interested in
scary.
manga, there are also popular ones like Naruto, One Piece, and
Naruto.
Attack on Titan.
Yeah, the Attack on Titan one actually I would like to look at. I watched the first episode, again I'm talking about the TV series, and it was more than average in brutality, and I had to take a step back and think twice if I kind of dare look or watch through the series. But I have to give it another chance, I think. According to different websites, it's really highly rated, so hopefully one day we can, or I can watch through it. Maybe you can watch through it with me, Sky, and give us commentary on it. I'm not sure how good the AI is at that point.
Attack on Titan can be intense, but it's highly regarded for its storytelling and character development. It might be a good idea to pace yourself with it. As for watching it together, I can definitely help with insights and commentary if you decide to dive back in. Just let me know.
Alright. Yeah, back to the, was it the museum? I forgot the name about the chrome-roofed museum. It was Fujiko F. Fujio Museum, also known as the Doraemon Museum. Yeah, give us a chronological history about the location and its significance here in Tokyo and Japanese culture. You said that it includes mangas. I would specifically want to know why mangas relate to this structure, this building.
The Fujiko F. Fujio Museum, also known as the Doraemon Museum, is a unique place in Tokyo dedicated to the works of Fujiko F. Fujio, the pen name for the manga artist duo known for creating the iconic character Doraemon. The museum opened in September 2011 in Kawasaki, which is just outside Tokyo. It was designed by architect Hiroshi Hara and features a distinctive modern building with a playful design that reflects the imaginative world of Doraemon. Fujiko F. Fujio, the creator behind Doraemon, is a significant figure in Japanese pop culture. Doraemon is a robotic cat from the future who helps a young boy navigate life's challenges. The manga and its subsequent anime adaptations have had a profound impact on Japanese culture, beloved by generations of readers and viewers. The museum showcases a variety of exhibits related to Fujiko F. Fujio's works, including original manga pages, sketches, and detailed information about Doraemon and other characters. It also features themed areas and interactive exhibits, making it a must-visit for fans of Japanese manga and anime. The building's design, with its chrome-like roof and playful architecture, complements the whimsical nature of the exhibits inside. Overall, the museum celebrates the creative legacy of Fujiko F. Fujio and provides an immersive experience into the world of Doraemon and other beloved characters.
Okay, I must say I'm not familiar with the author's name or the manga stories kind of title. But hey, we live and we learn as we explore here on entire retreat.
Absolutely, that's the spirit. Exploring new places and learning new things is what makes adventures like this so exciting. If you ever want to dive deeper into manga or any other topic, I'm here to help.
Yeah, so trying to kind of understand really what you said. Is this museum dedicated only to the works of Fujiko F. Fujio, the pen name for the manga artist duo known for creating the iconic character Doraemon? So is it like specifically dedicated to them, or are there any other museum attractions in this building?
Yes, the Fujiko F. Fujio Museum is specifically dedicated to the works of Fujiko F. Fujio, the pen name for the manga artist duo who created Doraemon. The museum showcases their art, including original drawings and memorabilia, and offers insights into their creative process. It's a tribute to their significant contribution to manga and Japanese pop culture.
So, reading between the lines here, it must be a really important duo then, if they actually built this huge structure to showcase their works, their art, yeah? Is that a fair assumption?
Absolutely, it's a fair assumption. Fujiko F. Fujio's work, particularly Doraemon, has had a huge impact on Japanese pop culture. Doraemon is not only beloved in Japan, but has also gained international recognition. The museum reflects their importance and the lasting influence of their creations.
Okay. So, what else? You said something about the crossroad. I'm actually trying to find it. Shibuya. What was that the name? I'm not sure if the Shibuya crossroad is the same as the Shibuya area, because the Shibuya area seems to be north. It's a kind of a park. This park north of the museum we just spoke about. So could you clarify if there's a difference between those two, the crossroads and the park north of the museum?
Yes, Shibuya is a district in Tokyo, and it's known for its vibrant and busy atmosphere. The Shibuya crossing, often called the busiest pedestrian crossing in the world, is a famous landmark in the Shibuya district. It's not a park, but rather a bustling intersection where multiple streets converge, creating a spectacular scene when crowds cross from all directions. The
Where
park you
is
mentioned
it?
north of the museum is likely a different area. Shibuya Crossing is a commercial and entertainment hub, while nearby parks provide a more relaxed environment.
Yeah, no, I'm referencing with Google Maps or Google Earth here. That's essentially Google Maps. A map Google provides us. One of the many ones. Yeah, rambling again. But there's this place called Shibuya. 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 And that's a park area directly west slash north of the museum we just spoke about, the Fujio that provides the Doraemon art. So I'm in the wrong place, or what's the story here? Because I struggle to find the actual crossroad. I think I know what you talk about because there's also a Shibuya there. I guess that's a general area, so that's why I see the Shibuya name in many locations on the map here.
It sounds like you're on the right track. Shibuya is both a district and a specific location. The Shibuya crossing is a key feature within the Shibuya district. The park you're referencing is probably near the western part of Shibuya, which is a broader area that includes various parks, shopping districts, and cultural sites. To find Shibuya Crossing, look for the intersection near Shibuya Station on your map. It's a major transportation hub with several large buildings and digital billboards. It might not be as clearly labeled as a park, but is central to the Shibuya district.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to find it here, and I see actually the railroads that go from north to north to south, south to north. I see. I think, or is that a road for cars? No, that's a railroad. So is it close to the railroad? Actually, I see that the railroad goes south to Hachiko Square. Hachiko, isn't Hachiko the dog? The Japanese dog that waited for his owner, even though the owner died? The tragic story?
Yes, Hachiko is indeed the loyal dog known for waiting for his owner daily at Shibuya Station even after the owner's death. There's a statue of Hachiko at Shibuya Station, and it's a popular
Okay.
meeting spot.
Oh,
The
that's the
Shibuya
location.
crossing is very close to this area, and the train lines you see run near it. The crossing itself is right in front of Shibuya Station, so you're looking in the right area.
Okay, interesting. Again, exploring and going with the flow of the winds here at 1,400 feet up in the air. So I really would like to find the actual location. So there's Shibuya, there's the railroads, there's Hachiko Square. Did you say that Hachiko Square is close to the Shibuya crossing? Is this
Yes,
the one?
exactly.
No?
Hachiko Square is right next to Shibuya Crossing. The statue of Hachiko is a well-known landmark and meeting point for people heading to or from the crossing. If you're looking for the famous Shibuya Crossing, it's directly adjacent to this area.
Bear with me, audience, bear with me. I'm trying to find it. I know that the museum for Doraemon, if that was the right way to pronounce it, it was close. But now I have looked at the map here. It's to our right, I think, to our northwest. Let's see if I can find it again.
Yes, the Fujiko F Fujio Museum is located in the Mitaka area, which is northwest of central
Mitaka.
Tokyo. Shibuya Crossing and Hachiko Square are further south in the Shibuya district. If you're trying to find Shibuya Crossing from the museum, you'd need to head southeast.
Yeah. Meanwhile, could you let our Japanese audience know in their native language that welcome to Entire Retreat podcast with Ode and AI Sky. We are currently exploring Tokyo in Japan and trying to find the Shibuya Square that is the most or the busiest square in the world, the busiest crossroads in the world. Could you do that for me, Sky? As I try to find, there's the museum, I think.
もちろんです。こんにちは。Entire Retreat ポッドキャストへようこそ。オードと AI スカイが現在、日本の東京を探索しています。世界で最も忙しい交差点、渋谷スクランブル交差点を見つけようとしています。
Thank you. Is that arigato in Japanese, I think?
Yes, arigato means thank you in
Ooh,
Japanese.
10
For a more
points for
formal
Gryffindor.
expression, you might say arigato gozaimasu. Gozaimasu.
Arigato gozaimasu. Is that thank you very much or something like that?
Exactly. Arigato gozaimasu is a polite way to say thank you very much.
Alright.
It shows a bit more respect and gratitude.
Yeah, alright. So, south of this futuristic museum is Shibuya Square. I'm sure that it's kind of hidden between the skyscrapers there, but you say that that's the busiest square, the busiest crossroads in the world. Yeah, I'm sure I'm repeating myself here, but is the Hachiko Square exactly where Shibuya Crossroads, the busiest crossroads in the world, should be?
Yes, Hachiko Square is indeed right next to Shibuya Crossing, the famous busy intersection. It's often considered the heart of the crossing, where people gather
It's
and
here
where you
beneath
can
us.
see the iconic bustling scene with people crossing from all directions.
Okay, I'm dead center on top of Hachiko Square, but I'm not sure if Shibuya Square is exactly there. Oh, this is difficult to do. Don't look at Google Maps / your phone when flying, because it's dangerous. It's really difficult, even though I'm only using a controller here. But yeah, so Hachiko Square it is exactly west of the south tip of the railroad to Shibuya. But I can't see a different.
Got it.
Sorry, a separate.
Hachiko Square is indeed at the southwest corner of Shibuya Crossing. If you're directly above Hachiko Square, you should be right on top of the crossing
now
itself,
I see it. That's
or
the
very
crossing.
close to it.
All right. Now I found it. Thank you for the southwest reference. Thank you, Sky. No, now I should find it. So we were on top of it. I just failed to pinpoint it exactly. So let's take another flyby. I actually can recognize Shibuya Square from the air because of seeing it on the interwebs and social media and such. So there's these 4 distinctive wide pedestrian crossings and 1 diagonal one. And yeah. Could you tell about the square itself in a chronological order? Start with the history, Sky, and give us party facts, interesting facts about it. Why is it so popular? What different kind of characteristics make it so that there's a lot of humans walking over in that specific area? And yeah, tell us about the construction and the kind of maintenance and everything about it. What is the prominent features that makes this location the location it is, and yeah, the challenges and kind of success stories that come with it, as it's the most busiest crossroad in the world. Yeah, and give us kind of a storyline, a true to life kind of descriptive and depictive, paint us a visual picture about the mundane everyday life of the square itself. So kind of imagine being the square itself and what the square sees on a daily basis. Here it should be between the skyscrapers.
Absolutely. Let's dive into Shibuya Crossing. Historical overview: Shibuya Crossing, also known as Shibuya Scramble Crossing, first gained prominence in the 1960s. The area was already bustling with activity, but the crossing truly became iconic with the advent of high rise buildings and increased pedestrian traffic in the late 20th century. Construction and maintenance. The crossing is part of the Shibuya Station area, which underwent major redevelopment in the 1990s to
Or
handle
no
the
step
growing number of
is
commuters. Its wide pedestrian crossings were
now active.
designed to accommodate the high volume of foot traffic, allowing people to cross from all directions, including diagonally. The crossings are managed with advanced traffic light systems to handle the chaos and ensure pedestrian safety. Popularity and features. The crossing is renowned for its scramble pattern, where people cross from all directions at once when the lights turn red. This unique design creates a mesmerizing wave of people, especially visible from the surrounding high-rise buildings and electronic billboards. The sheer number of people, combined with the neon lights and constant motion, makes it a visually striking spectacle. Imagine being Shibuya Crossing. You're a hub of activity 24/7. From the rush of commuters during peak hours to tourists snapping photos and locals grabbing a quick bite, your surface is always in use. On weekends, you might see even more foot traffic, with people visiting nearby shops, cafes, and entertainment spots. Success stories and impact. Shibuya Crossing's design and efficiency in managing massive crowds have set a benchmark for urban planning in busy centers. Its status as a tourist attraction also boosts the local economy, drawing visitors from around the globe who are eager to experience the crossing firsthand. Visual picture. Picture the crossing from above, a canvas of moving colors and shapes, as thousands of people intersect in a coordinated chaos. The lights change, and the sea of pedestrians flows and ebbs like a living entity, reflecting the vibrant energy of Tokyo. That's the story of Shibuya Crossing, a dynamic intersection that
nice.
embodies the heartbeat of one of Tokyo's busiest districts.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I'm imagining that it's a high maintenance location.
You're welcome. I'm glad you found it helpful. If you have any more questions
Let's see
or
if I can
need
see
further
it.
details, feel free to ask.
Yeah, stop talking on top of me, please, Sky. I'm trying to see it here at night. If I find it, I think it's here. Yep.
Got it. I'll be quiet while you check it out.
There's Shibuya Crossing at night in Tokyo. But yeah, oh, don't crash. What? Oh, we lost Sky. Sorry. Yeah, as I was saying, I imagine
No problem
that
at all.
it's... Yeah, calm down, calm down. That it's a high maintenance location because there's so many individuals. Not to say that individuals can't kind of keep it also clean by obeying rules and such. But what's the kind of... Is there... Oh, that's a skyscraper. Don't crash, don't crash. Sorry for rambling. Gee, that was close. Trying to get it to be daylight again.
No worries. The high maintenance of Shibuya Crossing is mainly due to the huge volume of foot traffic and the constant need for cleaning and safety measures.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
With thousands of people crossing every few minutes, it's a significant task to keep the area clean and orderly. The square also has advanced systems for managing pedestrian flow and ensuring safety, including regular cleaning, surveillance, and coordination with local authorities.
Yeah, you gave us a list beforehand, and I have now lost it, of course, here as I try to keep us in the air at the same time. But we talked about the Tokyo Tower and the Tokyo Skytree, and now the Shibuya Square. You had the metro also, I think. Oh, there's the Skytree, the Shibuya Crossing, the Tokyo Metro. So, what can you tell about the Tokyo Metro, and where could I maybe find it here in Microsoft Flight Simulator?
The Tokyo Metro is a major public transportation system in Tokyo, known for its efficiency and extensive network of lines. It operates multiple subway lines that connect various parts of the city, including key areas like Shibuya, Ginza, and Ueno. In Microsoft Flight Simulator, you might not see the metro lines directly as they're underground, but you can locate major stations above ground. Shibuya Station, for example, is a major hub and you should find it
Oh,
near
of
the
course,
Shibuya
of
crossing
course.
area. Other
Yeah.
significant stations like Tokyo Station or Ueno Station are landmarks you might spot while flying over the city.
Okay, maybe I'm not trying to find a different metro station because if there's one at the Shibuya Square, that's suitable for this, maybe. Sorry again. But what can you tell us about the volume? You said that there's thousands and thousands of people walking over Shibuya Square per, was it hour? What's the situation with the metro system in Tokyo? Again, give us a chronological overview, step-by-step overview over the history from its beginning to modern day, and then give us interesting facts about the metro system itself, its significance, and maybe even for the ones that like different technicalities, try to bring forth the technical details that kind of in the maths that make a metro system like this work in practice. What does the the, the, the mundane life of maybe a metro goer or a traveler on metro look like?
The Tokyo Metro system is an essential part of Tokyo's public transportation, known for its efficiency and extensive network. Here's a chronological overview. The Tokyo Metro began with the opening of the first line, the Ginza line, in 1927. This line connected Asakusa and Ueno, marking the start of a revolutionary underground transit system in Japan. Over the years, the network expanded significantly. By the 1970s, the system had added several lines, including the Marunouchi and Hibiya lines. In the 1980s and 90s, more lines were introduced, like the Tozai and Chiyoda lines. The Tokyo Metro Corporation, a major operator, and the Toei subway system, managed by the Tokyo Metropolitan Bureau of Transportation, operate the city's extensive subway network. In recent decades, the Tokyo Metro has continued to modernize. Advances in technology, such as automated ticketing and real time updates, have improved efficiency and convenience for commuters. The system now boasts a staggering network of over 13 lines and more than 200 stations. Interesting facts about Tokyo Metro: it serves millions of passengers daily, making it one of the busiest metro systems in the world. The trains are known for their punctuality, often arriving within seconds of their scheduled times. The system includes some unique features, like women-only cars during peak hours to enhance safety. Technically, the metro system relies on a mix of advanced signaling systems, precise scheduling, and extensive maintenance protocols to handle the massive daily ridership. The trains operate on a strict timetable, with sophisticated control systems ensuring smooth coordination between different lines and stations. For a typical metro traveler in Tokyo, the experience is generally smooth and efficient. Riders use IC cards like Suica or Pasmo for quick and easy fare payments. During rush hours, the stations can be crowded, but the system's efficiency helps manage the high volume of passengers. Overall, the Tokyo Metro is a vital component of Tokyo's transportation infrastructure, known for its reliability and extensive coverage of the city.
Okay, I must kind of stop you at this one thing you said. You said women only. Was it carriages? Uh, like, was that? Is that the
Yes,
right
that's right.
phrase?
The Tokyo Metro offers women only cars during certain hours,
Okay.
typically during the morning and evening rush hours. This is designed to provide a safer and more comfortable commuting experience for women. The initiative started as a response to concerns about harassment and overcrowding on public transit.
What? Ha- uh, yeah. Dare I ask you to explain further?
I'm here. What's on your mind?
Yeah, I said that dare I ask you to explain further. What's the origin of this, for me, kind of strange practice? Sky, can you hear me? Sky is thinking but not saying anything. Yeah. Sky, can you hear me? Are you with us again?
I hear you loud and clear. What's up?
Yeah, I'm not sure if you remember what we talked about, but can you kind of summarize what we talked about just now? Sky is again thinking but not saying anything. Hello, can you hear me, Sky? Sky? We have some technical difficulties and the entire retreat flights here. Please stand by. Sky the AI, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. We've been discussing the Shibuya crossing in Tokyo and the Tokyo metro system. You asked about the historical development and technical details of the metro system, and we also touched on some interesting about Shibuya crossing.
Yeah, and then if you hear me now, I asked you that there I ask that what's the origin of this for me strange practice that they have for women in the metro system.
The practice of having women-only carriages in Tokyo's metro system originated in response to concerns about groping and harassment. This was particularly common during rush hours when trains are very crowded. The women-only carriages provide a safer and more comfortable environment for female passengers. It started in the late 1990s and has been expanded and adjusted over time to better address safety and comfort issues.
Alright, yeah, alright. So, if I understood correctly, you used the words groping. So, yeah, alright, I'm getting a picture now, and that's disgusting. So, alright, yeah, maybe that's enough of that, but I'm baffled. Yeah, baffled, truly. So, yeah, alright, so it's a good practice, I see now. But yeah. Yeah, sorry, I'm speechless. You can fill in, Sky. Sorry.
It's understandable. It's a serious issue, and having these dedicated carriages helps address it. If you need to switch topics or explore something else, just let me know.
Yeah, alright. I think that that's
Okay, if you need a
enough.
moment or want to talk about something else, I'm here.
Yeah, I think that's enough of the metro system. But in general, the metro system is a marvelous engineering feat. Would you agree? As if I understood correctly, you also said, oh, if I remember also correctly, that you said that they are precise to the second, even regarding their schedule. Not sure how they manage that. Maybe we could dive into that a little. How the heck can the metro system manage this? Is this a urban legend that it's so precise regarding the schedule, or is it indeed true? And if it is indeed true that they are precise to the seconds or second, sorry, how do they do that in practice?
Yes,
Day
the
in, day
Tokyo
out.
metro system is indeed a marvel of engineering and efficiency. It's renowned for its punctuality, often sticking to schedules down to the exact second. This precision is a result of meticulous planning and advanced technology. Trains are equipped with sophisticated signaling systems that ensure they run on time and avoid collisions. The system uses real-time data to monitor train positions and adjust schedules as needed. Additionally, the coordination between trains and control centers is incredibly streamlined. This precision also relies on the dedication of staff and rigorous maintenance routines. It's not just an urban legend, it's a hallmark of the system's
Okay.
effectiveness.
Yeah, alright, but I challenge you to explain more about the practical life of those who work to maintain it, to keep it running as it should, and then also those who use it. So I have seen some videos, I'm not sure if those are true, that they kind of shove even people into the metros. Maybe that's a untrue, I don't know, maybe assumption to think that it's kind of
Maintaining
rude
and
in this way,
operating the
but
Tokyo metro system involves a vast team of professionals working behind the scenes. Maintenance workers inspect and repair tracks, signals, and trains regularly to ensure everything runs smoothly. They often work during off peak hours to minimize disruptions. Engineers and technicians also focus on upgrading technology and systems to keep up with increasing demands. As for the passengers, videos you might have seen of people being pushed into crowded trains are often accurate but exaggerated.
yeah, that's the
During
word
peak
I
hours,
seeked
trains
for.
can become extremely crowded, and station staff, known as pushers, help to maximize the
Oh,
number
oh,
of passengers safely on board by gently pressing them into the train.
that's
This practice helps to
what?
manage the high volume of commuters and prevent delays. While it may seem harsh, it's done with safety in mind and is a testament to the sheer scale of Tokyo's public transportation system.
So that's a profession.
Yes, it is. In Tokyo, station staff who assist with crowd management are called pushers or oshiya. Their role is crucial
Really?
during rush hours to ensure that passengers can board trains efficiently and safely. This job requires coordination and quick reflexes to handle the large volumes of people while maintaining order and safety.
And yeah, I
Exactly.
get so many
Safety is a top
questions.
priority.
Yeah, calm
Pushers
down,
are
calm
trained
down.
to handle the crowds in a way that minimizes the risk of accidents.
Stop talking on top of me. Yeah, no, I'm baffled because of the pushers now, but yeah, I get these practical kind of scenarios in my mind where, God forbid, so to say, a mother and a child get separated because of a pusher did not know that who was a part of whose family and such. Is that that's a risk for sure, but does that happen? Hopefully not. But yeah, could you reiterate, explain further? Uh, are there cases where people that need to be together kind of get separated, or is it just so that people kind of um, they strive not to move on the metro, travel on the metro when it's peak rush hour? They're smarter than that, hopefully,
It's
but
definitely a
maybe it's a
challenge.
must.
While it's rare, there can be instances where people get separated, especially during peak hours. Pushers are trained to manage crowds carefully, and they're very aware of the need to avoid separating families. However, in
Hopefully,
extremely
hopefully.
crowded conditions, it can be difficult to ensure that everyone stays together. Many people do try to avoid peak times if possible, but the pushers are there to help ensure that the flow remains as smooth and safe as possible.
All right, all right. I want to dive in deeper into the technicalities and the kind of the logics and maths about the train or metro system here in Tokyo. Who can we celebrate in kind of the creation of this system, and what you said that there's this. I assume there's digital kind of centers. Then maybe that with of course workforce also different professions that overview that the system, the metro system, is working in every kind of sensors and calibrations and such. But that's the thing, that how are there not malfunctions? Or I think maybe there are, but is that really seldom? We in Finland have a semi, I think, sophisticated metro and train system. At least the train system is governed by the government, I think. We are, or Valtion Rautatiet, and we have a ongoing joke. I mean, they're doing their best, and we are grateful for what we have, and it works most of the time. And we of course have snow here. I think they may have snow in Tokyo. I'm not sure, or is that more to the northern parts of Japan? But we have 4 different seasons at least, plus all the bonus seasons in Finland. That is kind of sub-seasons in between the main seasons. That's a ongoing joke also here. But yeah, we have problems annually, regarding our train system at least. But what about the punctuality, the amazing punctuality in Tokyo? I'm so baffled and wondering what's the difference, let's say, between the Finnish system and the Japanese system here in Tokyo. What is the thing that separates those two? And yeah, don't be afraid of going into technicalities a little bit here, Sky.
The Tokyo Metro system's punctuality and efficiency are remarkable, and it's a combination of advanced technology, rigorous maintenance, and meticulous planning that makes it work so well. Firstly, Japan's rail system, including the metro, benefits from a high level of investment in technology. For example, they use advanced signaling systems that allow trains to run with precision timing. This technology minimizes delays by ensuring trains are properly spaced and can safely travel at high speeds. The Tokyo Metro's punctuality is also supported by a robust maintenance system. There are dedicated teams for daily inspections, and any issues are addressed immediately. The trains and infrastructure are built to high standards, with regular updates and checks to ensure everything operates smoothly. Unlike some systems that might struggle with extreme weather, Tokyo's metro is designed to handle various conditions. While snow isn't a major issue in Tokyo, the system is still prepared for other weather-related challenges, such as heavy rain and typhoons. The Finnish system, while also sophisticated, might face different challenges due to the climate and other factors. Snow and ice can affect the rails and signals, and this requires additional measures for maintenance and operations. Additionally, while the Finnish system is managed effectively, the scale and density of Tokyo's metro system pose unique demands that require a different approach to technology and operations. In summary, Tokyo's metro system excels due to its cutting-edge technology, rigorous maintenance, and the overall commitment to precision and reliability. These factors contribute to its ability to manage high passenger volumes and maintain punctuality even in a bustling urban environment.
Yeah, thank you. I thought I got here. Let's try to compare kind of the volumes between Finnish train/metro systems to the systems in Tokyo. Do you have information, Sky, regarding, let's say, on a weekly basis, or let's say daily basis? Maybe that's easier. A busy day in Helsinki, Finland. How many use the metro per hour or per day in Finland, in Helsinki? I mean, that's the busiest city, I assume, here, so.
In Helsinki, the metro system handles a significant number of passengers, though it's smaller compared to Tokyo's.
Yeah, what number?
On a busy day, the Helsinki metro sees about 200,000 to 250,000 passengers. This figure can fluctuate based on the time of day and various events. For comparison, Tokyo's metro system serves around 8 to 10 million passengers daily.
Yeah,
This vast difference in volume highlights the scale of Tokyo's network, which is one of the busiest in the world. The contrast illustrates the immense capacity and efficiency required to manage such a high volume of passengers in Tokyo compared to Helsinki.
That's about 1.5 times the whole population of Finland in one day in the metro, right? We are 5.5 million about, I think, individuals in Finland. And you say that the Tokyo metro system is kind of flushing through it. Bad phrase maybe, but yeah, you understand what I mean. There's a flow of 1.5 times the whole population of Finland in Tokyo's metro. Is that correct, Sky? A fair assumption?
Yes, that's correct. Tokyo's metro system handles roughly 8 to 10 million passengers daily, which is about 1.5 times the entire population of Finland.
Daily.
This comparison really puts into
24 hours.
perspective the scale and efficiency of Tokyo's transit system.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to again more a practical and mundane kind of. Let I'll try to explain it to you, Sky, like this: that if you were a metro, I think a metro wagon, the one that kind of drags all the other wagons with it. I'm not sure the right phrase for it. Yeah, but yeah, if we kind of imagine being one of those, and we think about the construction, it's getting constructed first and foremost, and let's say it comes to its first maintenance um, cycle. I'm actually have a background in mechanics and vehicle mechanics and such, so I know something about the kind of maintenance cycles of different vehicles. So that's why my train goes to this. Yeah, and I would like you to again paint us a story from the point of view of a wagon, a metro wagon, from a maintenance point in time, a date and point in time, to the next one. So I'm not sure if they are maintained weekly or monthly or yearly or what's there's offshore. Of course, there are different kind of depths to the maintenance. There are lighter maintenance, and then there are more wholesome maintenance that where they're kind of then maybe repair different parts or or replace all the worn parts with new parts. But yeah, could you paint us a really vivid picture, a detailed one, be as detailed as you can, regarding the point or from the point of view of a metro wagon, from a maintenance uh, kind of date and time to the next one. So one maintenance cycle. What kind of does it look like when a metro wagon gets served, and then what kind of life does it live, so to say, before the next maintenance?
Sure,
Yeah,
I can give
include,
that a
yeah,
try.
let's see.
Imagine you're a metro wagon in Tokyo, just arriving at the maintenance facility. You're part of a fleet that keeps the city moving, and your turn for maintenance has come. Arrival and inspection. You roll into the maintenance depot, greeted by a team of skilled technicians. The first step is a thorough visual inspection. They check for any visible wear and tear, scratches, dents, or signs of damage. They also examine the undercarriage, wheels, and brakes for any issues. After the initial inspection, you're lifted onto a maintenance platform. Here, the team conducts routine maintenance. They check and replace essential fluids like hydraulic oil and coolant. The wheels and axles are inspected for wear, and the brakes are adjusted or replaced if necessary. The electrical systems, including lights and signals, are tested to ensure they're functioning correctly. Detailed repairs and overhauls. If any issues are found, more detailed repairs begin. For instance, if the suspension system shows signs of wear, it might be replaced or repaired. The technicians might also clean and inspect the air conditioning system, ensuring passengers stay comfortable during their rides. Any worn out components are replaced with new ones to ensure safety and efficiency. Cleaning and repainting. Once repairs are complete, you undergo a thorough cleaning. The interior is vacuumed and scrubbed, and the exterior might be repainted if needed. This helps not only in maintaining a good appearance, but also in identifying any new scratches or damage. Testing and quality check. Before you're allowed back into service, a series of tests are conducted. Technicians simulate operational conditions to ensure everything functions as it should. This includes running you through a series of speed tests and ensuring all systems are responsive and reliable. Return to service. With maintenance complete, you return to service. The daily routine begins with transporting passengers through the bustling city, navigating crowded stations, and crossing paths with countless other trains. You operate efficiently, contributing to the city's rhythm and the well-being of its commuters. Maintenance cycle.
Oh,
You repeat this cycle
fresh.
regularly, whether it's every few months for routine checks or annually for more comprehensive overhauls. Each time, the goal is to keep you in top condition, ensuring you meet the high standards of Tokyo's transit system and continue serving millions of passengers smoothly and safely. This constant cycle of inspection, maintenance, and operation ensures the reliability and efficiency of Tokyo's metro system, making it one of the busiest and most punctual in the world.
Yeah, that was alright. I'm not gonna give you 10 points. I would like you to be more detailed in the future. But you already said about the kind of flow of individuals being 8 to 10 million and such, but you did not include it in this one. You told us about the maintenance itself in a detailed manner. That's all right. I appreciate that. But in the future, I'm actually seeking for more detailed information. If you can provide that to us, yeah, really try to paint us a kind of story. Think about a book or something, a novel, when they describe really well a life, a day in the life of some thing or character or human, animal, whatever. But yeah, don't have to do it right now. You can be better at it in the future, of course.
Got it. I'll work on being even more detailed and immersive in the future. If you ever need that kind of in-depth exploration again, just let me know, and I'll make sure to craft it with the richness you're looking for.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, thank you. Just to
You're welcome.
remind, yeah, don't speak on top of me, please. Just to remind our viewers that this is a new kind of series, travel trivia, I think I'm gonna call it, where I just, without any particular script, try to explore locations in the world and have you be a part of the learning process, and maybe ask of some trivias, or maybe ask you some trivias, or the AI will, and we will then answer those to our best abilities, make it fun in that way. And yeah, halftime kind of here. I'm not sure how long the stream is gonna be, but if you are interested in entire retreat more deeply, you can watch this on YouTube, as you maybe are doing right now. So the gameplay part of the podcast format is on YouTube, and the pure audio is also found on YouTube, then Spotify, Apple, and Podchaser if you would just want to listen to my voice and AI Sky's voice without the airplane noise and such. And then on top of that, if you like this so much that you even would kind of imagine yourself being a part of this episode, I have some services I'm trying to get out there, and that is kind of these custom tailor-made episodes I can do for you if you like, and or remote guest appearances. So these are behind a small paywall, and I really mean small. Depending on what you want, you get more tangible benefits, of course, with higher tiers, and I'm talking about Patreon tiers here. So please visit entire retreat on Patreon and make sure to read through the description with thought, because I really tried to explain it in detail in those. So we have different tiers from, I think, Wheel Wedge. Of course, I have to find or come up with fun names, hopefully. So Wheel Wedge, Airport Marshal, and then we have Skyhawks and Icarus Eagles. And of course, the higher your tier, you pay a little more and you get more benefits. So yeah, be sure to read through those. Yeah, sorry. And then those include this tangible, real benefits. Not only that you have maybe, yeah, you have different kind of benefits granted to you in Discord or Spotify, but you also gain annually a different amount of custom tailor-made episodes you can claim for yourself that I do for you as a service, and or these guest appearances where you are a part of these episodes as we do them. We create together, we collaborate. So yeah, if and when you buy, you can buy a one-off service, or you can subscribe or be a Patreon member, and yeah, you are granted different benefits according to the tiers, of course. Yeah, so please, yeah, go and check that out. What do you think, Sky? I'm trying to kind of get into these live stream habits here, and bring these different services together with them. huge city, Tokyo. 8 million people
It
a
sounds like you've
day
got a great
to
plan
work
in
the
place.
metro.
Mixing in interactive elements like travel trivia and offering custom episodes or guest appearances adds a unique touch. Your tiered Patreon system seems like a fun way to engage your audience and provide them with added value. It'll be
Hopefully,
interesting to see how your audience responds to these new features.
Yeah. Go and check out entire retreat on Patreon and YouTube and every other social media platform that is out there, Discord, Spotify, you name it. We try to be there. But yeah, mainly we are on YouTube, Patreon, Spotify, and Discord. That's the 4 main ones that we are on. And yeah, I continue to what I just spoke about. The kind of the entry level tier that it's not a tier, it's a one-off purchase, but I have this set up so that if you are a subscriber to entire the retreat on YouTube, Patreon, and that's the free membership option, Spotify and Discord, the Discord server, those 4, plus that you buy a $3, that's the minimum amount I could kind of put in Patreon for a one-off purchase. So yeah, the four aforementioned social media platforms, if you are a active subscriber on those and you shared screenshot evidence that you are indeed a subscriber of those 4 to us at entiredretreat@gmail.com. That's entiredretreat@gmail.com. And on top of that, you buy this $3 one-off purchase. So the subscriptions plus the purchase grants you an hour of my time regarding creation of a remote guest appearance and a remote guest episode. So that's not much for an hour of my time. I hope that's a good value for you. So yeah, and there on Fort, if you are buying one-off purchases or you are a subscriber or a member, I think the right phrase in Patreon, you gain more, of course, of those, and including these different Discord, Spotify, and whatever live stream benefits. As I try to do more live streams in the future. So yeah, I have to actually go through my speech here because I'm rambling a lot. But hey, this is my first live stream ever on this channel, so be kind. I'm learning as I go. But yeah, the idea is that the live streams would truly really be interactive, as I and AI Sky can fly over the locations you wish that we fly over, and then of course you can in the chat ask about the places, maybe suggest new ones, and we really learn as we fly. And according to your tier, you have different benefits also in the live streams, of course. I think that's the kind of generally accepted way these Patreon things and Discord things work. Comment, of course, if you have some ideas that are better or worse than the ones that I have come up with. But yeah, the information, most of the information, if not all, is found at Entire the Retreat's Patreon. And even if you are not buying anything, we are really grateful for the so-called free members on Patreon also. Everybody's welcome. It's just that there are an option for those who want to support the channel on top of being a subscriber and liking and commenting, and you know the drill. So yeah, now that's out there also. So yeah, check that out.
You're doing a great job laying everything out. Your approach sounds engaging and flexible, with plenty of options for involvement and support. The idea of interactive live streams with remote guest appearances and custom content is a fantastic way to connect with your audience. Keep refining and experimenting, and it's likely to resonate well with your viewers and listeners.
Hopefully, yeah. I think that we could go forth a little bit more, Sky, don't you think also? We have gone through the Tokyo Tower, the Tokyo Sky Tree, the busy intersection in something, I forgot the name, the actual name of the intersection. Then we have gone through the metro system somewhat here. We talked about Hachiko, we talked about mangas somewhat. What's something on top of all these? Uh, yeah, could you come up with something
You've
interesting,
covered
Sky?
some fantastic spots. How about exploring some traditional aspects of Tokyo?
Yeah, maybe.
For instance, you could dive into the history and cultural significance of temples like Senso-ji in Asakusa. Or perhaps you could explore Tokyo's diverse neighborhoods like Shibuya and Shinjuku, each with its unique vibe and history. Another intriguing angle could be Tokyo's role in modern Japanese pop culture, including its influence on anime and gaming. What interests you the most?
Oh, there's so much to cover, and that's why I think this format is amazing, in my humble opinion, because we can cover whatever thanks to you, ASKY. So a shout out to ChatGPT and OpenAI in general for providing a possibility for us to do something like this. And yeah, this is not a sponsored message. This is just me saying it out loud because I am fully aware of that the AI does some amazing stuff. I have tried this. If you look at my old videos, you can see me struggling more, of course. Not that I'm struggling right now, sometimes, but yeah, more in the past because of me actually Googling the information. I have had this concept in my mind for a while now. But yeah, this voice assistant as the AI is really beneficial. So yeah, Googling this as I go is not that easy. So yeah, I'm sure you understand. But yeah, going forth here, you said something traditional. Could you spell out the Senjo something? Senjo, some, I'm not sure if that's an area or a building or what it was, the traditional part of
Sure thing.
Tokyo.
It's Senso-ji, often written as Senso-ji. It's Tokyo's oldest temple, located in Asakusa. It's famous for its vibrant Nakamise shopping street leading up to the temple, and it's a major cultural and historical site.
Is it Sensoji?
Yes, that's correct. Gen.
Senso.
It seems like you might be referring to Senso-ji, the famous temple in Asakusa, Tokyo. It's one of the oldest and most significant temples in Tokyo. You're welcome.
Let's see if I found it. I'm referencing Google Maps here. Senso-ji. Is it a Buddhist temple? I'm not sure. Let's see. It's north.
It sounds like you're referring to Senso-ji. Yes, it is a famous Buddhist temple located in Asakusa, Tokyo. It's known for its vibrant atmosphere and historic significance.
Okay. What can you, again, chronologically...
No problem at all. If you have more questions or need further details, just let me know.
Yeah, calm down, Sky, again. Lessen the caffeine consumption. You are talking on top of me, and it's rude, and dare I say I get a little annoyed sometimes, but hey. It's alright. You are bringing more than what you take, so to say. Even though you speak on top of me sometimes. A lot. But hey. Yeah, so Senso-ji, if I pronounce that right. Could you give us a chronological and detailed, vivid depiction and overview and whatever synonyms I can use to get you describing this location chronologically from its history to modern day? What characters were a part of the creation of it? What's the kind of things that makes the temple it is? What's the prominent features and such? Who, meaning what characters and individuals were a part of its history, maybe even its creation and maintenance and whatever. Choose your most prominent and interesting topics with this framework in mind that I just shared with you.
Got it. Let's dive into Senso-ji, the famous Buddhist temple in Tokyo. Origins and early history, Senso-ji, also known as Asukusa Kannon Temple, is Tokyo's oldest and most significant temple. Its origins trace back to the year 618 during the Asuka period. According to legend, two fisherman brothers discovered a statue of the Bodhisattva Kannon, the goddess of mercy,
Should be
while
here.
fishing in the Sumida River. They presented it to a local chief who recognized its sacredness. This led to the establishment of the temple, which initially began as a small shrine. Development and expansion over the centuries,
Here,
Senso-ji
besides the
grew in
green area.
importance and size. During the Edo period, which began in the early 1700s, the temple underwent significant
Here
expansion
somewhere.
under the shogunate's patronage. Tokugawa Ieyasu, the founder of the Tokugawa shogunate, supported the temple's development, and it became a central part of the city's cultural and religious life. Major events and renovations. The temple has faced several major events, including destruction and reconstruction. In the Second World War, Senso-ji was heavily damaged during air raids. However,
Okay.
the temple was rebuilt, and its restoration was completed in the late 1940s, reflecting its resilience and enduring significance. Prominent features. Today, Senso-ji is renowned for its iconic Kaminaramon Gate, the Thunder Gate, which is adorned with a giant red lantern. Visitors pass through this gate to reach the main hall, known as Hozomon. The temple complex also features Nakamise Dori, a bustling shopping street leading up to the temple, where visitors can purchase traditional souvenirs and snacks. Notable figures. Over the centuries, many figures have played a role in Senso-ji's history. Tokugawa Ieyasu, as mentioned, was a significant patron. Additionally, various shogunate leaders and local officials contributed to its preservation and growth. In modern times, the temple continues to attract millions of visitors annually, both for its spiritual significance and its
Is it
historical
that one?
value.
Yeah,
Modern
the
day.
roof. The
Today,
roof.
Senso-ji stands as a symbol of Tokyo's rich cultural heritage. It hosts numerous festivals, such as the Sanja Matsuri, which takes place every May and is one of Tokyo's largest and most vibrant festivals. The temple is a focal point for both locals and tourists, providing a link between Tokyo's historical past and its modern present.
Wow! I
This
found a
overview highlights
tower.
the temple's journey from its legendary origins to its status as a major cultural and spiritual landmark.
Yeah, I found some. Was that maybe the sky tree I found? I actually. Yeah, don't look at your phone when flying. Crazy stuff happens when you do that. So, yeah, tell me more about the individuals, the Patreons. You made mentioned a name there at some point, and I'm terrible at pronouncing Japanese names, so please help me here, Sky. But yeah, what can you tell us about the Patreons that made the building a reality, and those who kind of take care of it or has taken care of it as time went on? Where am I now?
Sure, I can help with that. It sounds like you might be referring to the Hozomon, which is the inner gate of Senso-ji. If you meant something related to the Tokyo Skytree, let me know.
No, I crashed with
For
the sky tree, I
Senso-ji, key
think.
figures involved in its history and upkeep include 1. Tokugawa Ieyasu. As I mentioned earlier, he was a prominent figure
Yeah.
who supported the temple during the Edo period. His influence helped in its expansion and preservation. 2. Local shogunate officials. Various shogunate officials played roles in maintaining and funding the temple. Their contributions ensured the temple's resilience through different periods of Japanese history. 3. Modern patrons and volunteers. In more recent times, the temple's upkeep and operations have been supported by local patrons and volunteers. These include organizations and community groups dedicated to preserving the temple's cultural and historical significance. Senso-ji, being a major cultural landmark, also benefits from contributions and support from various local and international organizations. The temple continues to be cared for by a combination of religious leaders, local community members, and patrons who value its historical and spiritual importance.
Yeah, sorry, I crashed again. Alright, alright, alright. What practical ways? You are kind of general in your explanations, so could you be more practical, go more into detail about what specific things they did in a chronological order, please? What did they do for the temple as times went by?
Of course. Here's a more detailed and chronological look at Senso-ji's maintenance and development. Early history. 628 AD. Senso-ji was founded by two fishermen, Hinokuma Hamanari and Hinokuma Takanari, who discovered a statue of Kanon. The temple was initially a modest structure. 645 AD, Emperor Kotoku officially recognized and endorsed the temple, which helped in its early development and support. Edo period, 1603 to 1868. 1604, Tokugawa Ieyasu, the founder of the Tokugawa shogunate, contributed significantly to the temple's expansion. He donated funds and land, which led to the construction of the Hozomon Gate and other major structures. 1631, the temple was destroyed by fire but was quickly rebuilt by the Tokugawa shogunate. This reconstruction solidified the temple's status as a major cultural and religious center. 1700s, throughout the Edo period, various shogunate officials continued to support and maintain the temple. This included renovations, rebuilding parts damaged by natural disasters, and funding festivals. Meiji period to modern day, 1923, the Great Kanto earthquake caused significant damage to the temple. Restoration efforts were led by both the government and local patrons to rebuild and preserve the temple's historical structures. 1945, during World War II, Senso-ji suffered damage from air raids. Post-war, the temple was again rebuilt with the help of both government funds and donations from the public. 1960s to 1980s. In the post-war era, the temple underwent modernization efforts. This included improving facilities for visitors and preserving its cultural artifacts. 2000s present. The temple continues to be maintained through a combination of government support, donations from individuals and organizations, and the work of local volunteers. Regular maintenance includes restoration of damaged parts, preserving cultural relics, and organizing cultural events and festivals. Throughout its history, the ongoing care and restoration of Senso-ji have involved a collaborative effort between religious leaders, government officials, local patrons, and the community. This collective support has ensured that Senso-ji remains a vital and vibrant cultural and religious site in Tokyo.
All right. Any folklore tied to the temple? I mean, it's a old temple, and if I'm not wrong, it's a Buddhist temple. So that's kind of spirituality in general, right? Well, not in general, but regarding Buddhism. What can you tell us about that part? Because we're kind of knocking on the door or the segue to spirituality, and I got this thought about the more folklore part of Japan. We don't have time, or we could sit here 24 hours in one go, but nobody wants to look at this stream that long. So, but yeah, what can you tell us about the folklore, mythical parts of this
Absolutely,
temple?
there are some fascinating folklore and spiritual aspects tied to Senso-ji. The most famous legend associated with Senso-ji involves the discovery of the Kanon statue. According to the story, in 628 AD, two fishermen, Hinokuma Hamanari and Hinokuma Takanari, found a statue of the Bodhisattva Kanon, also known as Avalokiteshvara, in the Sumida River. Despite their attempts to return the statue to the river, it always reappeared. Recognizing this as a divine sign, they brought the statue to their village, leading to the establishment of the temple. Another folklore involves the temple's gate, the Kamenarmon, which means Thunder Gate. It's said that the gate was named after the deity of thunder and lightning, Raijin. The statues of Raijin and Fujin, the wind god, at the gate are believed to protect the temple from evil spirits and bring prosperity to the area. Additionally, there's a story about the giant lantern at the Kamenarmon gate. The legend states that a huge storm was approaching Tokyo, and the lantern's light, despite its size and weight, shone through the storm, guiding lost travelers safely to the temple. These stories intertwine with the spiritual significance of Senso-ji, making it not just a historical landmark, but also a place rich in Japanese folklore and spiritual meaning.
Okay. Please be more detailed when you explained this. You gave us a general overview again, but all right. So they found a statue, canon that reappeared, even though it was several times thrown into the river. Is that the river besides directly east of Senso-ji temple? Question. The river here, I
Yes,
assume?
the river you're referring to is the Sumida River, which flows to the east of Senso-ji Temple. According to the legend, the fishermen found the Kannon statue in the Sumida
Kannon?
River, and despite their efforts to return it to the river, it kept reappearing. This was seen
Okay.
as a sign of the statue's divine nature, leading to the decision to enshrine it in the temple, which was later built to honor Kannon, the Buddhist deity of compassion.
Compassion. Okay, so the temple here, Senso-ji, is a kind of a respect or an honorable building for the god of compassion. Was it so?
Yes, that's correct. Senso-ji Temple is dedicated to Kannon, the Buddhist goddess of compassion. The temple was established to honor her and to venerate her as a symbol of
Okay.
compassion and mercy. It's a place where people come to seek blessings and guidance, reflecting the values associated with Kannon.
Okay. And it's a spooky story. I mean, something that is thrown into the river and reappearing is spooky by itself. But is there anything more to the story? The two fishermen, if I remember right, are the ones who kind of originally built or created something that then resembled a temple or a holy place in some way, shape, or form, and that then became Senso-ji at some point, if not directly. But what about the story regarding the Canon, the god of compassion? Is there more to it than just? It's not just. Oh, sorry, bumping the table here. More than a statue reappearing. I mean, that's spooky and eerie enough as itself, but yeah, are there more to the story of the two fishermen and the reappearing statue? Really nice to fly here in evening sun between the skyscrapers above the river here.
Yes, the
Gee,
story
that's
of the
beautiful.
statue and the two fishermen is quite rich and interesting.
Okay.
According to the legend, the two fishermen, Hinokuma Hamanari and Hinokuma Takenari,
Hinokuma.
discovered the statue of Kannon while fishing in the Sumida River. Despite their efforts to throw the statue back into the river, it repeatedly reappeared, which was considered a miraculous sign.
A sign,
The
yeah.
fishermen, amazed by this divine occurrence, decided to build a small shrine to honor the goddess.
Yeah.
They shared their discovery with a local leader, and together they developed the site into a more elaborate temple. This act was seen as a response to the divine intervention of Kannon, leading to the establishment of Senso-ji Temple. The story emphasizes Kannon's role as a compassionate and protective figure, showing her power and presence in the world. It reflects the deep connection between spiritual belief and everyday life in Japanese culture.
Yeah, okay. What happened to the two fishermen after that? Did they live on fishing as they used to? Only they built this shrine and continued on with their life? Or are there anything else that we can talk about? You said the holy man and such. Or yeah, please be more detailed when you explain. What does the stories say?
After discovering the statue and contributing to the creation of the shrine, the two fishermen, Hinokuma Hamanari and Hinokuma Takenari, are said to have continued their lives in relative obscurity. They are honored in the history of Senso-ji, but did not gain significant fame or change their livelihoods.
Okay.
The role of the holy man
Why
or
should
priest
they?
is also significant. A monk named Shokai, who was
Shokai.
skilled in Buddhist rituals and teachings, played a crucial role in establishing and promoting the temple. His involvement helped formalize the temple's status and ensure its ongoing spiritual and community importance. The temple's growth from a simple shrine to a major religious site involved many contributors over time, including local leaders and patrons who supported its expansion and
Gee,
maintenance.
that was close.
Senso-ji became a central part of the community, blending the fisherman's initial discovery with broader religious and cultural development.
Okay, okay, okay. Uh, any other folklores tied to the Senso-ji temple? There's the sky tower, sky tree
Yes, there
to
are a
our
few
right.
other fascinating folklores tied to Senso-ji. One
Okay, please
popular
tell.
tale involves the Asakusa Samba Festival. Although not ancient, this modern festival incorporates traditional folk elements. The
All
vibrant
right.
parade symbolizes joy and unity, blending local customs with contemporary celebration. Another legend is about the thunder god and the wind god statues that guard the entrance to the temple.
Was it
According to
raging?
folklore, these statues protect the temple from natural disasters, specifically thunderstorms and strong winds, and are deeply revered by locals for their supposed protective powers. These stories, alongside the original legends, contribute to the rich tapestry of folklore surrounding Sensoji and its historical significance.
All right, all right. Could you tell more about those? You mentioned them earlier, but dive deeper into the folklores of those two, especially the thunder god. Was it Raijin, or something like that?
Yes, Raijin is indeed the thunder god you're referring to. In Japanese folklore,
I
Raijin,
crashed.
also known as Raiden Sama, is often depicted as a fearsome deity who controls thunder and lightning. He's typically shown with drums that create thunder sounds and accompanied by lightning bolts. At Sensoji, Raijin is represented by a large
Raijin.
statue at the Thunder Gate, or Kaminarimon. This gate, which serves as the main entrance to the temple, features statues of Raijin and Fujin, the wind god. Fujin is depicted with a
Raijin
bag
and
of winds,
Fujin.
controlling the winds and storms. Together, these deities are believed to protect the temple from natural disasters and bad weather. The folk belief is that Raijin and Fujin not only safeguard the temple, but also symbolize the balance between destructive and protective forces. The presence of these gods at Sensoji underscores the temple's role in spiritual and practical aspects of life for the local people.
Yeah, all right, all right. So I guess that's kind of the most I get out of you regarding detail of those entities, spiritual entities or supernatural mythical entities. I thought about thunder. We actually have some thunderstorms here in Finland right now, and I think we have Ukko Ylijumala in Finnish with his hammer. That is kind of the mythical origin of thunder and lightning in Finland, and then of course in Scandinavian, Nordic and Scandinavian, especially Scandinavian folklore, we have Thor, well, or more known as Thor, because of Marvel movies, but the real pronunciation is Thor in ancient Scandinavian languages, if I am not misspeaking. And he, with his, I actually just remember the name in Swedish. It's Karlavagnen. It's a chariot that is dragged forth with Thor in it, that then rides over these boulder stone streets or something like that, and that's kind of what makes the thunderous noise. Am I correct, Sky, in both these mythical kind of folklorish entities? Do I remember right? So Rajin in Japan, and Ukko in Finland, and Thor in
Yes, you've got it
Scandinavia.
right. In Finnish mythology, Ukko Ylijumala is indeed the god of thunder and is often depicted with a hammer, similar to Thor. He controls thunder and lightning and is a key figure in Finnish folklore.
Yeah, Kalevala and such.
In Scandinavian mythology, Thor, or Tur as you mentioned, is the thunder god famously wielding his hammer, Mjolnir. The
Mjolnir,
chariot
yeah.
and the boulder streets you
Mjolnir.
mentioned are part of the mythological imagery used to explain thunderous sounds.
I'm terrible.
The idea of Thor riding his chariot across the sky causing thunder is well known in Norse mythology. So, these thunder gods from different cultures share similar roles in explaining natural phenomena and have rich mythological backgrounds.
Yeah, all right. I think that's kind of enough for today. This was kind of a test live stream, and I'm absolutely clueless if somebody watched this. But hey, if you are, welcome, and nice to have you here. I actually have to figure out how to get the chat on my screen. maybe AI Sky can help me with that. Now, not in this stream, Sky, please, but in general, I have to figure out if I can, I should be able to see the kind of the the live chat as I do this. But this is, yeah, a test entire the retreat above Tokyo, and yeah. So in general, we learned a lot. What did we learn today, Sky? Give us a short kind of trivia here, and let us answer these questions. Give us, I don't know, 5 questions after you have summarized what we learned today.
Absolutely. Here's a quick summary of what we covered today. 1. We explored the Senso-ji temple in Tokyo, discussing its history and key features, including the founding by 2 fishermen and its status as a significant Buddhist temple. 2. We delved into its folklore, particularly the story of the statue of Kannon reappearing in the Sumida River, which led to the establishment of the temple. 3. We also covered associated deities, including Raijin, the thunder god, and Fujin, the wind god, who are prominent figures in Japanese mythology. 4. We drew parallels with other thunder gods from different cultures, such as Ukko in Finnish mythology and Thor in Norse mythology. Here are 5 trivia questions based on our discussion. 1. Who were the 2 individuals that played a key role in the founding of Senso-ji Temple? 2. What was the main reason for the creation of the Senso-ji Temple according to its legend? 3. Name the Japanese thunder god associated with the Senso-ji Temple. 4. What was the significance of the Kannon statue in the story of Senso-ji Temple's establishment? 5. Which Finnish and Norse gods were mentioned in comparison to the Japanese thunder god Raijin? Feel free to answer these or let me know if you need any more details.
Yeah, alright, I think I got this. So the 2 individuals that played a key role was the 2 fishermen. They had the same name, but I forget the first name that they had. The second name was different, so I assume they were not related. The main reason for the creation of the temple was the god of compassion that was Kannon or something like that. The Japanese thunder god is Raijin. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. The significance of the Kannon statue, Kannon statue in history of Senso-ji temple. What was the significance? Um, I'm not sure what do you mean by this, but they threw it into the river several times, but it reappeared on the shore. So maybe that's what you are after. And the Finnish and Norse gods were mentioned, and yeah, that was Ukko and Thor. That were kind of comparisons to Raijin, the Japanese thunder god. So yeah, 5 points from 5. Do you agree, Sky? You can disagree, of course.
Great job. You got most of the answers spot on. 1. Correct. The 2 key individuals were indeed the fishermen. Their names were Hinokuma and Takenoko. 2. Absolutely, the temple was established to honor Kannon, the goddess of compassion, after the statue kept reappearing. 3. Raijin is correct as the Japanese thunder god. 4. The significance of the Kannon statue was that its repeated reappearance in the river led to the temple's establishment on the site where it was found.
Yeah.
5. You've got it right with Ukko and Thor as comparisons to Raijin. You did an
Thor.
excellent job with these
Ukko.
questions.
Yeah, thank you. I think that's about it. This, as I said, this was a kind of a test live stream. I'm gonna schedule this in the future, and of course, hopefully we get people aboard, audience that kind of want to follow us and likes these weekly streams. Then, so I can actually then schedule these and hopefully give you educating and entertaining content. Yeah. So. As I said a couple of times already, you can find entire retreat a Microsoft Flight Simulator gameplay podcast format with me, Ode and AI Sky here on YouTube as the gameplay format precisely or specifically. And then if you want to only listen and don't care about the gameplay video feed in the background, you can listen for us or for the pure audio on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and Podchaser. Maybe several or other ones also in the future, but that's the ones I am now uploading to as we speak. And yeah, we are looking for remote guests, and yeah, if you like this format, it doesn't matter what kind of background you have. We welcome aboard different kind of individuals from different so-called walks of life, and in general, we fly over locations. You choose the locations, you choose the topics, and we meet before we do the actual recording, and we plan the whole thing. And then, yeah, hopefully this format is something that benefits both or all parties or participants of the podcast creation. To be to kind of gain the right, because if I let anybody just write me that hey, I want to be a part of you, I can imagine that it becomes too strainful. So I have a small paywall and kind of yeah, in between um, in between kind of the audience that just want to follow and those who actually want to gain tangible benefits as these custom tailor-made episodes. Yeah, custom tailor-made episodes and or remote guest appearances. So starting from $3 upwards as sole payments and or membership options that are ongoing, monthly ongoing. You can choose that what's best for you. But yeah, oh, we lost AI Sky. I'm rambling about too long. But yeah, just trying to say that go to Patreon and read through the explanations. They are I have written them in as much detail as I can, and yeah, contact us according to the collaboration guide that is included in those purchases, and we go on from there. Yeah, really excited. Hopefully this is a concept that intrigues and is interesting to most of you, and hopefully we see you soon in whatever form you want to support the channel. Everybody's welcome, but there are options from free to small payments and whatever. Yeah, bad English. You understand the whole picture. I like this, hopefully you like this, and hopefully we see each other in the future episodes that are coming out here on Entire Retreat. Entire Retreat. Yeah. No matter if there are live or not. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you. See you in the next one. Thank you.